Oh no, it's a spooky new camera angle. Ooh. You can see my desk, which isn't the cleanest desk. Shall we check the audio? The audio should be good. Audio tastes like cheese. Cheesy audio. What is this? We have to open that up just so we can watch it later. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, there's no music because music will melt my brain. Brain's a little off today. Anyways, we got stuff. So, I got napkins. We'll need those. I got scissors. Smarties. These are different from American Smarties. These are actually like M&Ms to Americans. These are the superior Smartie. Hello. I got a spatula, which I don't think I'll need. I got a knife, which I think I'll need. It's really shiny. It's horrifyingly shiny. It's pretty scuffed, though. Can't see much in it. Scissors are kind of shiny, too. Scary times. And we got a spoon, which I don't think we'll need. Put those over there. As I discover they're shiny. Come to watch the Gingerbread House, have you? Alright. We have the kit. We'll put this here for now. Oh, look at this. The kit. But, and here's the interesting thing. Because I made these icings of horrifying colors. What might be considered unedible colors. This is scary. I put 5 drops in here. 5 drops, and it's this blue. And it's this red. And it's this green. And it's this yellow. I thought 5 drops was not going to be enough. And I put 5 drops in there. I'm like, wow, that's bright. So I'm not a fan of food coloring. But what's in here? This is preparation. I actually baked these. Used pre-mix, though. These are some pretty sus looking cookies. Look. You can totes tell that's Among Us. Once we get the icing on there, I think it'll look pretty good. I think we'll pick the best Among Us in here. Like, I like this one because it looks like he's walking. Some of them turned out shockingly good. Like, most of them turned pretty shockingly good. I think once we get icing on a lot of them, like this one's a little more iffy. I don't think you can really tell what this guy looks like. So we'll pick out the best ones and we'll ice them up and we'll stick them with the Gingerbread House. But first we'll grab the Gingerbread House. It's got the easy start tray. Look at that. Sus? Yeah, because Among Us, you know? Among Us? Among Us? Sus? You know, sus? Among Us? I suppose I could have just used these guys in the gingerbread. I didn't have to actually make gingerbread boys. But now that I have an Among Us here, we can compare, see? See, you can see. He's looking like an Among Us. Put the Lord Among Us back on top of the computer. Are you not a fan of the Among Us memes? Okay, what do we got in here? We got more icing. This is a lot stiffer than the icing I have, which is good because we need it for structural integrity. Where do you cut it? Any corner? Oh no, there's a corner here that it kind of leaks in. See how it kind of goes there? I bet that's where you cut it. This is RTU TFF white icing, 8 ounces. This is 8 ounces? I guess an ounce is a lot. And then we got these. The box wants us to do this. Possibly. So we got these hard jube gummy things. And then we got these little balls. And I'm not a fan of those. That's why I bought the Smarties. And we got this. It's very crummy. So I kind of want to open this in such a way that I can extract the items and leave the crumbs behind. No, my things. At least that's my plan. Stab. Is there instructions in the box? There are no instructions. It assumes we're intelligent. Oh, the instructions are on the back. Look at that. So put icing. We gotta massage it. And put it inside the thing. Oh, just in the corners. Start the flow of icing, cut a small hole in the corner. Line the front canals with a thin strip of icing. Put it on the side panels. Lay them in. And then put it on the roof and then lay the roof on. And then we decorate as desired. Apparently we have to cut off this chimney part. Or is that a door part? What is this? I think it's a chimney part. We got to cut that off. And we got to cut these off. But they might already be separated. I opened this up in the store to make sure it wasn't broken. So we'll see what it looks like inside. There's a lot of crumbs on this. Okay, not a lot of crumbs are coming off. There's a lot of static electricity here. Cookies United Simple Start Tray. It's kind of reflective. Scary. Okay. Then this is a roof. Yeah, we'll put this on the box. And this is a roof. They look good. Yeah, the walls are already broken apart. In fact, looking at them, I don't know if they were ever attached. Not that I'm complaining. These go like this? Yes. Yeah, I don't think these were ever connected. Let's go there. This, however, is connected. That's scary. And this was connected to something at some point. I suppose we got to chip that off a bit, don't we? Because we don't want our roof to sit crooked. Maybe we'll use our knife here. We brought it. Kind of just clean up that edge a bit. There we go. Now we got to get this off. This is terrifying. I didn't bring a sharp knife. Just kind of scoring it. Ugh! Okay, it's fine. Slight overreaction, maybe. Okay. And then we got our chimney. If you can call it that. You need like 2 more pieces to make it a chimney. Why didn't they just include like 2 of these? Like each, like you think these are all made the same, right? These are all the same detail on them, right? So why not have a chimney on both of them? And then people can double up the chimney on the roof. They can stick 2 of these together because they're triangles. And then you can have like a slightly thicker chimney with texture on both sides. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so we are done that part. How truly terrifying. Look at that. We're mostly crumb free. We will have crumbs, but we'll get them all on the board here. And then we won't have to worry about them. All right, so we're supposed to put icing in the hole. And then we put these here. Oh, they just sit like nice. Oh, these just sit in there. And then we're going to put icing in the bottom of this? Well, this is just going to be solid. Look at it, it already wants to just stay together. Well, this is the Easy Start Tray. I am sold. No, sorry, it's called the Simple Start Tray. I am very sold. This is truly Gingerbread House technology. It seems pretty stable. I think we should be able to pick it up and not have everything collapse on us. I mean, I can just lift up the whole cutting board. Oh, although I do need to remove it. Boy, there's a lot of crumbs. Okay. I suppose we should get the icing ready. It feels pretty pretty already. It doesn't feel like it's much thicker bag. My icing is way runnier, I think. Yeah, it's pretty runny. I gotta be careful with this. I'm gonna cut like a really tiny hole. It's like Betty Crocker pre-made icing, and then I added some icing sugar to it to kind of thicken it up, so it would be thicker. But I don't know how well that worked. Maybe I should have added more. Okay, let's cut this off. I just realized I got plastic all in my thing. Gross. Implying I will actually eat this. Alright, in we go. Oh wow, that's like... That's not joking around. This is going in very slowly. But I like the smaller hole. It gives me more control. It'd be terrible if it just exploded on me, the bag here. I'd be very disappointed. Okay, that should be good. That's that part done. And then it wants us to put lines on these. Make sure it's nice and thick. This is structural integrity icing here. Is very important. What does this icing taste like? I guess we'll just drop it in. It'll say it. Shablurp. And then we icing up this one. And then we'll put the sides on. And then the roof. And it should all work nicely. And then maybe I should let it dry a moment. And we'll go to the Among Us and see if we can get those decorated. See how that goes. Yeah, that goes there. Ooh, it sticks. It sticks. There's the adhesion. That's... Well, that's just solid. Oh, it's not that solid. It's fairly solid. It's more solid than not solid, I'd say. Yeah, seems to be good. Oh, I need a napkin because these crumbs are driving me insane. They're very crummy. All right. That's that done. Are we leaking out the outside on this side? We are. Okay, good. It looks good. Sufficient action has been taken. Now we have to put on the roof parts. So they go... I think this swirls down. So they're just going to go on this side and this side. And maybe we'll do a bead across the top to hold it in. All right. Make sure we get lots on here. We don't want the roof to fall off. And then I'd like it to dry a minute. I think we'll go to the gingerbreads. Pick out the best ones and get them decorated. This does make me doubt my current icing, but then the Ziploc bags I stuck my icing in, I don't think would survive being squished this hard. So I got mixed feelings. I don't know how I feel. Also, my technique here I think is a little better. I think I'm improving with my icing. Holy cow, I have old hands. My hands hurt. All right. It was clicking. It's an icing bomb. I gotta turn it like this. I gotta be able to see the front. I know you can see the front, but I cannot. So we just kind of squish it on there. Squish. And then we'll do the other side. Squish. We want to push on the roof and the walls. And then we will just kind of push them up towards each other. There we go. Look at that. It's like a legit house. That's the back of the house. But it's working. It's like legit. It looks like gingerbread. Now should we do this now? We kind of have to like put stuff on it if we're going to do this part now. Because as it hardens, applying things are going to be hot. So we're going to put Smarties on it because I am not a fan of those candies. Oh yeah, so Smarties change color. They're not very brightly colored anymore because they're using a lot less artificial coloring. Do they use any artificial coloring? Turmeric, beet red. The point is, Smarties aren't brightly, they don't look like this package anymore. They look like this. They're a bit more dull in color, which is good though, because it's less artificials, I suppose. I realize now I should have brought a cup to dump the Smarties in. I can dump the Smarties into the container with the Among Us. I'll just take all the Among Us out and put them on the lid to be sorted and judged. There we go. And then we'll stick the Smarties in here so we can pick out the colors we want. Look at that. Oh no. We have a nightmare Smartie. Look at this thing. This is not what Smarties look like. Truly terrifying. I'm not even going to eat it. So I want to do the red and green ones across the top. These look like olives. Look at those colors. They actually look more festive on camera than they do in real life. How's the pink look? Yeah, that looks fire. Purple. Cool. So this will look better on camera than in person. So we'll put red and green Smarties across the top. We might put these little candy balls on the walls or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll use the green ones in here for like a wreath, like on the picture. And we gotta make sure we save some of this because we gotta use this to cement Among Us. We also have to use this for the lenses on the Among Us. It's the only white icing I have. All right. Let's gloop in the icing. Okay, that's not working. Ah, too much stuff. I have to adjust. Oh, you know what I just realized? I just realized something. I'm not actually on the screen. I had my camera set up this whole time and I'm on the screen. You think, oh, I'm not on the screen because of complications with my new camera setup. But in actuality, I'm just an idiot. I was too excited to do this. Come on. I swear this opened faster on my old computer. Where's the power of this Ryzen 9? All its gigabits of information being produced. Oh, that was a mistake. I'll put myself over there. Is it working? Let's hope it's working. We'll find out when we get in here. Yeah, it's working. No, I just forgot. I completely forgot. Here. This part. It's fine. It adds to the quality of the stream. Or is it the scuff? One or the other. My mistake. Okay, now we're getting a good bead down the middle here. This is gonna hold this roof together like 90. Oh, Caboose is screaming. Why is Cat scream? Well, that looks way better over here than it does back here, which is good because the front is on this side. So that all works out pretty darn good, I'd say. Oh man, there's something so festive about this already. Oh man, I'm so glad about Smarties. Smarties are like legitimately good. Better than M&M's even. Oh, we got a red one on the front. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, look at that. Let's turn it around to where the road is. This is the front. Look at that. Oh, I like that. I'm a fan of that. So do we keep decorating this or we move on to the... We'll let this harden a bit. Because I wanted that up there to harden. And I think we're going to investigate our Among Us. Which is the best Among Us? I'm thinking maybe the smaller ones because like they look like they'd fit in the house. We can like cement them down. Where's that one walking one? This is the bad walking one. This one did not turn out well. But there's one that looks like he's walking and he's legit. Yeah, this guy. So he's actually bigger than that guy. Do you have any more on this scale? Yeah, these are about the same size. There's the big Chungus one. This is the biggest one. He's very Chungus. Ooh, this one looks promising. Maybe we'll do these boys. Because we have 4 colors. So we'll do these 4 first. And depending on how they go, we might add more. So let's do the visors first. So the visor is this outer bit and then a little bit of a circle on the inside to make it the most Among Us. See, I wanted to use the knife to kind of smooth things out. And I want to use like the fact that it's a dark colored cookie and use it as like the outline. You don't know how that's working. Making it more smooth. look at that. It's not terrible. I think once you get the color on them, you might look kind of banging. Should we just go ahead with the color? So we got this here, so we can just clean off the clean off that part. Should we break out the color? I think the Chungus should be the red one. It looks red on stream. It's a little pinkish in real life. And it feels a little softer than I'd like. Maybe I should add a little more. Now I have to cut off the tip, and I'm just going to cut off like the tippy tip. Oh, that's too much maybe? No, I don't think so. So what I want to do is throw away the plastic so it doesn't get eaten. And then I want to kind of like get them all done. Ah, come on. We'll just kind of like fine tune it with the knife afterwards. I want to get close to the edge, but not completely. I want to have like a gap here so you can. It looks like he has legs, like that. Do a blob in the middle. Where are we gonna stick this? We need a napkin for icings. Oh, I dropped the knife. I dropped the knife. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Now we try to even this out a bit. Because it's both thinner and thicker than I was expecting in consistency. We want to get it all to the edges. The cat is meowing. I mean, it kind of looks Among Us-ish. Maybe we need to go to the edges more. It kind of looks like someone's painted Among Us on a rock. Which I guess is apt. Right under there. We definitely have more than... I was worried I wouldn't have enough icing to... I don't know why I thought I wouldn't have enough icing to fill them in. But I legit thought I wouldn't. Alright. Does this look like an Among Us? Does this look sus? It looks sus. Okay. So you can tell what it's supposed to be. So I guess that's half the battle there. Maybe if we get a little more on the backpack here. Fill in these corners a bit. Do. Look at that. An Among Us. Wow, this is I'm worried because this is the bigger one. And I had a time with this guy. Well, it looks like an Among Us. It does look sus. So I'm gonna consider that a victory. Let's wipe off our knife here. Maybe we'll try doing the walking one. It's gonna have like the hardest section to do because we have to leave a gap here, and the legs have to go this way and this way. So I don't know how this guy's gonna go, but we're gonna find out because we're gonna do it. So let's get the white icing on there. Keep pulling on my keyboard. let's roll forward a little bit here. Let's get the white icing on them. Look how much cleaner I got it on that guy. Practice makes perfect, really does. Let's try to make this guy the green guy. Definitely gonna have enough icing to ice more. Also with the added benefit of we can use some of this colored icing on the house, which is gonna be nice too. Like maybe we can put the green around the windows or something. So that'll be fun. All right, let's try to get this boy done. He looks like legit good. I really like how I got that done. So I'm gonna try to do this the same way. Okay, we started going the wrong way. Like this. Okay, let's fill him in a bit. I think I got a smaller hole on this. And then we'll get out the knife. And try. Ooh, don't get icing on the icing bag at the top of the icing bag. I don't want that. Clean that up a bit. Smooth it out. Bring it around there. Smooth it out. I think I got a much cleaner coat on this boy. Or we need to bring it underneath the eye a bit. It's not an eye, but you know, like the view hole thing. Get under there. Get. I mean, it looks like a little green Among Us. They look like little festive Among Uses. Okay. I guess we continue. It's been successful thus far. So we'll just do 2 more Among Uses. And then we'll get back to house decorating because this is already starting to harden. It's not tacky anymore. And I did that after I did these. So we'll definitely go to the house and start decorating that. I think we'll do the green. We should do the green here. And then put the green gross candies on it. We could also stick a gross candy on top of an Among Us's head as kind of like a little hat. We do like whiter on the bottom, we can like a little traffic cone or something. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I'll use these. These look less like food and more like plastic balls. So they're a little, not a fan of those. Not a fan. All right. It's a smaller boy still. How did I get that done so good the first time? The second time. Well, I feel I bunged that boy straight up. Oh, I didn't wipe off my knife. I need my knife clean. I'll just clean the back of it. Need to smooth it out. Swirl it around. Okay, let's clean off the knife. Clean off the knife. Then we'll do blue. Look at that blue. This does look less the same on the camera as in real life. It is very bright. I really can't believe all of this is just 5 drops of food coloring. There's too much color for 5 drops of food coloring. I'm not a fan of food coloring. I'm not a fan of food that's brightly colored. All right, let's try to. Oh, that is just blue. This is just liquid plastic. This is just plastic. I'm putting plastic on a gingerbread cookie. That really is the color and consistency I'm feeling here. Oh, Caboose, what are you doing as you trump around the house? I hear him upstairs. That cat is crazy. He's up to no good. Now we'll just blurp in the middle here. Blurp. I think if we get the outline really good, the rest of the cookie will just kind of take shape when I smooth it out. Right? It's very, very dense. In a way, this is not ironically like the best looking one. His leg's a little messed up. He looks like he has head damage here. I mean, you can tell they're Among Us. Like, you really can. Like, if someone like looked at this and they're like, "Oh, those are just Among Us. those are just crewmate cookies." That's like not even up for debate. I should probably get another napkin, put it over here, and stick the bags of icing not here in my way, where I'm also trying to film and place cookies down. This seems obvious to me now, but I didn't do it. Meow. Oh, he makes sounds. Here's the yellow icing. It's very pastel-y. It looks like a French vanilla. So I don't know how this would look on Among Us. It'll be the mildest colored Among Us. That's for darn sure. That is for darn sure. I think I'll only do 4 Among Us on stream. If I do any more Among Us, it'll be an off stream, because I know at least one person wants some Among Us cookies, so they can have them. And then I also won't have cookies produced on top of this cutting board. I did clean it, but still. I think I bunged it at the end. That's a big blob of Among Us. Okay, let's try this. I think if anyone needed more coloring, I think this one needed more yellow coloring to get a brighter yellow. I think what I did was not bright enough. All right. We'll see how it looks, though, outside the bag. Yeah, it's not very bright. But, on the other hand, that's kind of good. I'm going to move my mic here a bit. This will be the chill Among Us. I know they're not called Among Us. I know they're called crewmates, and the game is called Among Us. But that's not the memes. It's the memes I live for. Ironically, this is also the one that looks most edible because it's not a fluorescently bright color. So because it's such a milder color, I don't look at it and go, ew, I don't want to eat that, it's poison. It's like, oh, it's just like French vanilla icing. It's not, but you know, it looks it. I mean, it's kind of the worst one. Okay, so that's the worst one. You can kind of tell. We'll put this one on the side of the house. It'll just be here on the side chilling. Because it's the most, or it'll be in the back or something. Maybe that'll be the sus one. The one that wants to murder all the other ones. Because I think that color just did not work. We're going to give that color a fail. So let's get back to the house because it's probably dried a bit. We'll let these guys dry a bit. And we'll go over to this. So I think I actually want to use the green. It should be fine. And then I can put the green things on it. It'll definitely make it more wreath-like. Well, that looks good just as is. I mean, I'm going to put blobs of garbage on it, so I guess it's fine. No, Caboose, you can't jump up here. You'll kill my Among Us. Yes, jump up over there. Let's see here. Oh, it does stick. We'll stick all the green ones on this. We only have 4 green ones. No, 5 green ones. So we'll just leave the last one. It'll be a hat for someone. Yes, there it is. It sure is a thing. Maybe we'll use this yellow icing on the roof, actually. Because it's got a fine tip. Maybe we'll try drawing in all of the roof. Instead of with the white icing and the larger tip, we'll use this yellow icing. Because it's a nice color. Should I start from the bottom? I think I should start from the bottom. I cannot see what I'm doing. Oh, I see. I see it. Yeah, there it goes. That one's actually like the least surprising to fall because I don't think there was that. When I pushed the other ones in, that one had like the least amount on the back of it. But it also looks kind of runny. So we've kind of messed it up. Maybe we should just left it as it was. maybe this icing is only good for decorative purposes and not for structural purposes. Because I don't even know how well it's going to dry, if I'm going to be honest. I wish I could see where I was going. Can I like rotate the house? I'm kind of bunging it up here. but I feel it looks infinitely more edible. And this also is like a nice contrast. So instead of being like bright white icing, the yellow icing kind of makes it look more roof-like. I think visually it looks nicer. And like I said, more edible. Like this looks edible. Well, that front part now with the green on it feels not edible. Wouldn't it be funny if I ran out of this one unique color and texture and only got one side done? I should have enough for both sides, I believe. Ah, it looks good. This is still staying up front, so that's still good. I have to say, thus far, I am a fan of how it's going. Well, the house is going. I know, I'm pretty happy with the Among Us 2. They look kind of terrible, but like that endearing kind of terrible. Yeah. Oh, it looks cool. Thank you. I'm trying. I haven't made a gingerbread house in like a billion years. No. Get in there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, I bunged that up like 100%. But then they bunged up this too, so it's like we both failed. Why am I struggling with this all of a sudden? We're going blind there because there's nothing there. Maybe we'll try going back this way. Is this worse than the other side? I think it is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think last time I tried to make anything like Gingerbread House related, it was a chocolate bar version, but not one of the kits. I just tried to buy it myself. And I'm pretty sure it was an absolute disaster. And it wasn't structurally stable and it was terrible and I hated it. And I think I did that like 1,000 years ago. Like not literally 1,000 years ago, but a while ago. Because I wanted to make one with chocolate bar because I'd actually eat chocolate bar. Well, gingerbread houses are not what I would consider the most edible. Maybe we should do like more edges with this. I really like this yellow icing as a drawing implement. Opposed to the white icing that it comes with. But I think we'll put white icing on the edges here, and then we'll stick some more Smarties along these edges, but maybe a different color. Oh no. That went a little south. That's okay. We'll fix that with the knife anyway. Look at that. That's not terrible. Maybe we should go over to the other side here. We'll do this one green without things stuck to it. Don't know if I want to do those windows. Maybe I should, eh? Then all the windows are done. And then we're just adding the color. Like I said, I think we'll put the... This is the back though. How do we make this look like the back? I guess we can just stick more candy on it, like where the door is. Just like do some white icing in like a square and put like Smarties on it. Don't know. It's gonna have windows though. Oh, I just realized I have to do the windows on the side of the house too. Because I can't skip those. Oh, I messed that up. It's fine. We're running out of the yellow. Also, as I've warmed it, as I've held down to it and it made it warmer, it's becoming much softer. No, no, no. Please stick. Please. There we go. Oh, how am I supposed to do the side hand windows? I gotta like tilt it up and I can't. Ugh. What do I do? What do I do? Can I like tilt it up a little bit with like the scissors? It's a little more accessible. Let's get some more of this yellow icing worked down. It is running out. This is like the color I was least impressed with, but it looks like the color I'm going to use the most of. Simply because I think it's so much nicer for texturing. Okay, oh wait, that's like the best window we've done so far. You guys see this? You cannot see this. We'll tilt it your way. And then I'll go to the other side. Second window's a little more sus. Look at that. It's not terrible. Oh, okay, we don't need scissors. Okay. Let's rotate it around. Do, we rotate. And once we got this, we got all that stuff done. I think we'll consign the yellow icing to the Briny Deep. It served us well. Definitely the most reliable icing. And I've noticed no more of our green dots fell off. Just the one that really didn't have enough icing on it. In other words, the one I am least surprised fell. Okay, that's done. Look, see, done. So there we go. That's good. We still have blue and red. But I don't know how much more colored icing I want to use on this. I do like this though, but let's get the white icing on there. Let's get some more Smarties on there. What Smarties do we want on there? So for colors, we got purple, pink. Yeah, I'm gonna do purple and pink around the front because that's my favorite. Or I could do more red and green. Maybe I should do more red and green actually because it is Christmassy. How much more red and green do we have? I mean, there's enough red and green to do another side. At least one more. All right, let's grab the heavy duty icing. Where's the tip? There's the tip. All right, so I'll rotate this like this. How does this feel? Oh, it's getting there. It's getting pretty stiff. Okay, we're gonna rotate it like this. And then blur, no, all the way to the bottom. Blurp. It's applying a nice layer. It's working good. Okay. All right. Perfect. So I guess we'll do green and green because there's red there. Then do red. We'll line up with the little. No, please have mercy. We'll line up with the little marks on the roof. Adjust my camera here slightly. Because they're nice natural markers. Green, red, green, red. Green, red, green. And now we're definitely out of green and red. We're not out, but there's a... How many do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need 6 either way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have exactly 6 red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 red. Maybe 8 red. So maybe we'll do red and green on the other side. And then we'll do different colors along the edges here. Maybe this is where we'll put like the purple and stuff. I definitely like this. I'm going to throw these away. I'm not going to use those. Those are just, I'm not going to use those. Like this is a piece of gingerbread I could foresee myself actually consuming. It doesn't have terrifying colors. I could see myself possibly eating that one. All right, let's do the next side. We should be able to get the red and green pattern on this one. And then I think what we'll do, what should I do? Purple, pink? Probably purple and pink along the edges. I like the sound of that. And then we'll see what the house looks like. Because I'm not big on over decorating the house. You don't need like a million things on it. Oh, there's a big air bubble there. Messing up my nice bead of icing here. There we go. That was a piece of cat. The cat is everywhere. Fear the cat, for he knows no bounds. I don't like how my Smartie tray is rocking. The house seems to be very structurally sound, though. Like when I lifted up the tray to do the side windows, it didn't seem to flex or nothing. So, I'm going to say that the this easy build tray is pretty banging. And the real problem is, where do I stick the Among Us? Do I stick the Among Us like to the house so they don't fall over? Or do I put a big blob of icing on the ground and have them stand in it? I kind of want to do a big blob of icing on the ground so they can stand it. I could put the yellow Among Us on the back, blocking the back door here. And then we won't know there's another door on the back here that I don't want people to use. There we go. We have the red and green on there. Very festive. Let's do that now because I like that ideal. Put a blob of this. We don't need to be fancy about it. Put this one on the back to block the door. There we go. It really is the worst one. It is definitely the one that looks the least like an Among Us. Very disappointing. But then it turned out to be the best icing for decorating the rest of the house to make it look nice. Well, I guess we need a doorknob. We'll use the brown one for a doorknob. Because I don't foresee any real use of the brown Smarties here. Other than a doorknob and perhaps eating. There we go. That's a doorknob. Now, let's try to get a bead across here. And we'll do pink and purple. I guess we'll do it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 Smarties. We could line them up with the ones across the roof, though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And there we go. All right. All right, so pink. Pink. Purple. Don't know how this is gonna work. Pink. Purple. Pink. Purple. Pink. Where did all the icing go? I mean, they're staying. Possibly. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just, I don't know where all the icing went. It feels like there's nothing for them to stick to. Do 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 do. Because I didn't put on less icing than I did the side ones. So it's pinks at the end. And then it was a purple in the middle, I believe. And then pinks on either side of that. And purples beyond that. There. So now we got red and greens and pinks and purples. We got the little wreath thing, going brown, smarty. What do we got for colors? We still got yellow and orange. What can I do with yellow and orange? Maybe we'll line the pathway with yellow and orange. Because why not? Why not, I say? Can we like stick enough down so we can stand them up like a fence? Just really smeared down. I just heard a Smartie fall. It was a purple one. It's like next to no icing on it. Come here, you. Okay, we're gonna add extra icing to you. Specifically, Jam you up in there, up in that business. And you're falling off. We'll add extra to you. Jam you up in that business. All right. Let's see if we can get the other side of this done. Just so much icing. There we go. Just so much icing. So we'll do yellow and yellow. And then orange. And then orange. Man, this company needs to just get Smarties or M&Ms. And then yellow. And then yellow. Look at that. Nice and simple. Simplicity is important. Maybe we should, instead of just doing these guys loose, maybe we should kind of like, if we stick them kind of on the corners, you can, well, I guess this guy, no, I do want them to kind of stand out a bit. The blue guy's pretty good. I think the green guy's a little rough. Maybe we'll kind of have him off in the corner a bit. The blue guy and the red guy. The red guy's kind of rough too, though. But he's definitely like the big Among Us. Like you look at him and you're like, man, he's like king of the Among Us. All right, let's get the Among Us down. I think I might call it because I like a cleaner look here, a nice cleaner looking house. Even though I got like a ton of icing left, I'm like, okay, let's just put just a ton of icing down. Just a ton of icing. Because I would like them to actually not fall over. And the only way to do that is to give them all of the material to stand it. He wants to fall. The smaller one would probably be okay. We could use gummies. We could use gummies as structural support for our Among Us. It's genius. And we don't even need to add any extra icing because I stuck so much icing down. Oh, look at that. They're supporting the Among Us. Oh, look at that. That's so good. Where are we going to put the green boy? Maybe on the roof? Oh, we need to put the chimney on. He could be like next to the chimney. We could use the chimneys to support him. So because we forgot to put the chimney on. So maybe we'll put the chimney on, but we'll have the texture, the nice texture facing the back. And then we'll stick him on the front. So he's like kind of like, oh, I'm squeezing the wrong side. I squeezed the wrong side of the icing. I'm covered in icing. I'm dying. Oh, I've got icing poisoning. I'm dying. I knew this was gonna happen. You can't deal with icing and not get iced yourself. So let's put a bunch of icing on this boy like that. Look at it. I got it all over the bag. Ugh. And then we'll put this kind of here, kind of mid-backish. Like that. See that? And then we'll put this boy kind of like just chilling up here. He'll just be like up on the rooftop. So good. So we'll just get lots of icing on his foot and all over the back of him. And then we'll stick it here. And then hopefully he's held up by the chimney. And then this guy needs more candy behind him. 2 candies should be good. Because you got to kind of have him leaning back a bit. Because if you don't have him leaning back a bit, their natural tendency is to fall forward then. Which is also not good. There we go. Look at that. It's the Among Us Sus House. I mean, it's not terrible. I think it's kind of cool. I like it. I'm a fan. It's basically what I hoped, at least. It looks like a gingerbread house. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let this like kind of solidify a bit, dry a bit, and then I will post pictures on the Twitter. And I'll probably have to. I might icing up some more of these guys. We'll see. I'm gonna put the icing in the fridge because I should be able to just like pinch them off, and then put them in the fridge, and then maybe like on a later day do some more because I'm not. I had a busy day and I had like a busy day. Oh, he fell over. You betrayed me. Do you want a candy under you? We can stick candy under you to help solidify you. There we go. Okay. I really like the green guy on the roof. It's fun. It's fun with him up there. I just hope he's not too heavy to fall off. Maybe we should add some like additional important icing. The adhesive quality of his icing cannot be underestimated. All right. There we go. We have one Christmas gingerbread Among Us house. With the worst Among Us on the back of the house. Ugh. I think it turned pretty good. Better than I was expecting. Especially because I was just going to do a gingerbread house. And then like at the last second, I was like, can I make Among Us cookies? And then I succeeded. And they worked out the scale of the house and everything. So I'm pretty happy. Chat screen. Okay, that's it. That is the stream for today. The building of a very suspect gingerbread house with our little crewmate friends. Overall, I think it turned out pretty okay. I mean, it's as good as I could have expected. But yeah, that was fun. I had good times. I hope you had good times. And I thank you all for stopping by and watching. And I wish you all a fond farewell.